Alright, let's be real for like 2 seconds. I'm not sure if I want to do this, but I was like, okay, let's give it a go. So, please enjoy, and I'm gonna try my best, because I cannot do male voices. But, let's do this. Hey, bestie. Yeah, you wanna read a book? Okay, which one you wanna read? Ah, they both die at the end. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Okay, well, get a blanket, your stuffy. Yeah, we need a stuffy for this, because why not? Stuffies are always good. We need coffee. Coffee is also very important, bestie. Okay, hop on here on the couch with me, and we'll get started. Also, disclaimer, I cannot do my voices. I'm gonna try my best here, and let's see, I'll try to read as much as I can. Since technically there are, let's see, in this book, not many chapters. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now, because, let's see how this goes. Please sit back, enjoy the ride of this book. Here we go. They both die at the end. Let's see how this goes. Hello, I'm calling from Deathcast. I regret to inform you that sometime in the next 24 hours, you'll be meeting an untimely death. On behalf of everyone here at Deathcast, we're sorry to lose you. Live this day to the fullest, okay? Ooh, I love that. That's a good quote. I know, right? It's really good. Okay, here we go. I cannot keep this book open. Oh my god. Part 1, Deathcast. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that's all. Oscar Wilde. Ooh, that's a good quote. Here we go. September 5th, 2017. Mateo Torres. 12:22 a.m. Deathcast is calling with the warning of a lifetime. I'm going to die today. Forget that warning. It's too strong a word, since warnings suggest something can be avoided, like a car honking at someone who's crossing the street when it isn't their light, giving them the chance to step back. This is more of a heads up, the alert, a distinctive and endless call, and endless going, like a church bell, 1 block away. Yes, I know I messed up. Whoops. I messed up again. I can't read today, blah, blah, ow. My words will not come out. Where was I? Like a church bell 1 block away is blasting from my phone on the other side of the room. I'm freaking out already. 100 thoughts immediately drown out everything around me. I bet this chaos is what a first-time skydiver feels as she's plummeting out of a plane, or pianist playing his first concert. Not that I will ever know for sure. It's crazy. 1 minute ago, I was reading yesterday's blog entry from Countdowners, where deckers collage their final hours through statuses and phone via live feeds. This one, this particular one, about a college junior trying to find a home for his golden retriever, and now I'm going to die. No, yes. My chest tightens. I'm dying today. I've always been afraid of dying. I don't know why I thought this would jinx it from actually happening. Not forever, obviously, but long enough so I could grow up. Dad has always been drilling it into my head that I should pretend I'm the main character of a story, that nothing bad ever happens to most, especially death. Because the hero has to be around to save the day. But the noise in my head is quieting down, and there's a Deathcast hurdle on the other side of the phone waiting to tell me I'm going to die today at 18 years old. Wow, I don't want to pick up the phone. I'd rather run into Dad's bedroom and curse into a pillow because he chose the wrong time to land himself in intensive care, or punch a wall because Mom marketed me for an early death when she died giving birth to me. The phone rang for what got to be the 13th time, and I can't avoid it any more than I can avoid what's going down sometime today. I slide my laptop off my crossed knees and get up from my bed, swaying to the side, feeling really faint. I'm like a zombie moving toward my desk, slow and Walking Dead. The caller ID reads Deathcast, of course. I'm shaking but managed to press talk. I don't say anything. I'm not sure what to say. I just breathe because I have fewer than 28,000 breaths left in me, the average number of breaths a non-dying person takes per day, and I might as well use them while I can. Hello, I'm calling from Deathcast. I'm Andrea. You there, Timothy? Timothy? My name isn't Timothy. You've got the wrong person, I tell Andrea. My heart settles down even though I feel for this Timothy person. I truly do. My name is Mateo. I got the name from my father, and he wants me to pass it down eventually. Now I can if having a kid is a thing that happens for me. Computer keys are typing on her end, probably correcting the entry or something in her database. Oh, apologies. Timothy is the gentleman I just got off with. He did not take the news very well, poor thing. You're Mateo Torres, right? Excuse my fair lack of horrible voices there. And just like that, my hope is obliterated. Mateo, kindly confirm this is indeed you? I'm afraid I have many other calls to make tonight. I always imagined my hurdle, their official name, not mine, would sound sympathetic and ease into this news, maybe even harper on how it's especially tragic because I'm so young. To be honest, I would have been okay with her being chipper, telling me how I should have fun and make the most of the day since I at least know what's going to happen. That way, I'm not stuck at home starting 1,000-piece puzzle I'll never finish or masturbating because I'm sorry. Because moment of silence, please. Cue laughter. Because sex with an actual person scares me. But this hurdle makes me feel like I should stop wasting her time because unlike me, she has so much of it. Okay, Mateo's me. I'm Mateo. Mateo, I regret to inform you that sometime within the next 24 hours, you'll be meeting an untimely death. And while there isn't anything we can do to suspend that, you still have a chance to live. Their hurdle goes on and on about how life isn't fair, and then lists some events I could participate in today. I shouldn't be mad at her, but it's obvious she's boring, reciting these lines that have been burned into memory from telling hundreds, maybe thousands about how they'll be dead soon. She has no sympathy to offer me. She's probably filing her nails or playing tic-tac-toe against herself as she talks to me. On countdowners, Deckers post entries about everything from their phone call to how they're spending their end day because Twitter for Deckers. I've read tons of fees where Deckers admitted to asking their hearers how they would die. It's basic knowledge that those specify aren't available to anyone, not even former President Reynolds, who tried to hide from death in an underground bunker for years and was assassinated by one of his own Secret Service agents. Deathcast can only provide a date of when someone's going to die, but not the exact minute or how it'll happen. Do you understand all this? Yeah. Log on to deathcast.com and fill out any special requests you may have for your funeral, in addition to the inscript you'd like engraved on your headstone, or perhaps would you like to be cemented, in which case... I've only ever been to one funeral. My grandmother died when I was 7, and at her funeral, bleh, I can't talk. I threw a tantrum because she wasn't waking up. Fast forward 5 years when Deathcast came into the picture, and suddenly everyone was awake at their own funerals. Having the chance to say goodbye before you die is an incredible opportunity, but isn't that time better spent actually living? Maybe I would feel different entirely if I could count on people showing up to my funeral. If I had more friends than I do fingers. And Timothy, on behalf of everyone here at Deathcast, we are so sorry to lose you. Live this day to the fullest, okay? I'm Mateo. Sorry about that, Mateo. I'm mortified. It's been a long day, and these calls can be so stressful, and I hung up. Which is rude, I know. But I can't listen to someone tell me what a stressful day she's having when I might drop dead in the next hour. Or even the next 10 minutes. I could choke on a cough drop. I could leave my apartment to do something with myself and fall down the stairs and snap my neck before I even make it outside. Someone could break in and murder me. The only thing I confidentially rule out in dying of age. I sink to the floor on my knees. It's all ending today, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I can't journey across dragon infant lands to retrieve scepters that can haunt death. I can't hop onto into a flying carpet in search of a genie and grant my wish of a full and simple life. I could maybe find some mad scientist to calogenically freeze me, but chances are I'd die in the middle of that wacky experiment. I can't speak today. You good? You doing good? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Death is irrelevant for everybody, and it's absolutely for me today. I gotta slow down when I'm reading. I'm too fast for ya. The list of people I will miss, if death can miss anyone, is so short I shouldn't even call it a list. There's Dad for doing his best, my best friend Linda, not only for not ignoring me in the hallways, but for actually sitting across from me in lunch, partnering with me in her science, and talking to me about how she wants to become an environmentalist, can't speak today, who will save the world, and I can repay her by living in it, and that's it. If someone were interested in my life of people I won't miss, I'd have nothing for them. No one has ever wronged me, and I even get why some people didn't take a shot on me, really, I do. I'm a paranoid mess. The few times I was invited to do something fun with my classmates, like roller skating in the park or going for a drive late at night, I bowed out because we might be settling upon ourselves for death, maybe. I guess what I'll miss most are the wasted opportunities to live my life and the lost potential to make great friends with everyone I sat next to for 4 years. I'll miss how we never got to bond over sleepovers where everyone stayed up and played Xbox Infinity and board games all night, all because I was too scared. The number one person I'll miss the most is Future Mateo, who maybe loosened up and lived. It's hard to picture him clearly, but I imagine Future Mateo trying out new things like smoking pot with friends, getting a driver's license, and hopping on a plane to Puerto Rico to learn more about his roots. Maybe he's dating someone, and maybe he likes that company. He probably plays piano for his friends, sings in front of them, and would definitely have a crowded funeral service. One that would stretch over an entire week and after he's gone. One where the room is packed with new people who didn't even get a chance to hug him one last time. Future Mateo would have the longest list of friends he'll miss. But I will never grow up to be Future Mateo. No one will ever get high with me. No one will be my audience as I play piano, and no one will sit shotgun in my dad's car after I get my license. I'll never fight with friends over who gets the better bowling shoes or who gets to be Wolverine when we play video games. I collapsed back into the floor thinking about how it's do or die now. Not even that. Do and then die. 12:42 a.m. Dad takes hot showers to cool down whenever he's upset or disappointed in himself. I copied him around the time I turned 13 because confusing Mateo thoughts surfaced and I needed tons of Mateo time to sort through them. I'm showering now because I feel guilty of hoping the world or some part of it beyond Linda and my dad will be sad to see me go because I refuse to live individually on all the days I didn't get an alert. I wasted all those yesterdays and I'm completely out of tomorrows. I'm not going to tell anyone except Dad, but he's not even awake, so it doesn't really count. I don't want to spend my last days wondering if people are being genuine when they throw sad words at me. No one should spend their last hours second-guessing people. I got to get out into the world, though. Trick myself into thinking it's any other day. Got to see Dad at the hospital and hold his hand for the first time since I was a kid, and for what will be the last. Well, the last time ever. I'll be gone before I can adjust to my mortality. I also have to see Linda and her 1-year-old Penny. Linda named me Penny's godfather when the baby was born, and it sucks because I'm the person expected to take care of her in case Linda passed away, since Linda's boyfriend Christian died a little over a year ago. Since how is an 18-year-old with no income going to take care of a baby? Short answer, he isn't. But I'm supposed to get older and tell Penny stories of her world-saving mother and chill father and welcome her into my home when I was financially secure and emotionally prepared to do so. Now I'm being whisked out of her life before I can become more than some guy in a photo album who Linda may tell stories about, during which Penny will nod her head, maybe make fun of my glasses, and then flip the page to family she actually knows and cares about. I won't even be a ghost to her, but there's no reason to not go tickle her one more time or wipe squash and peas off her face, or give Linda a little break so she can focus on studying for her GED, or brush her teeth, or comb her hair, or take a nap. After that, I will somehow pull myself away from my best friend and her daughter, and I will have to go and live. I turn off the faucet, and the water stops raining down on me. Today isn't the day for an hour shower. I grab my glasses off the sink and put them on. I step out of the tub, slipping on a puddle of water, and while falling backwards, I'm expecting to see if that 3 of your life flashing before your eyes carries any truth to it. When I grab hold of the towel rack and catch myself, I breathe in and out, because dying this way would be just an extremely unfortunate way to go. Someone would add me to the shower KO feed on the Tum Deaths blog, a high traffic site that grosses me out on so many levels. I need to get out of here and live, but first I have to make it out of this apartment alive. 12:56 a.m. I write thank you notes for my neighbors in F4 and F4A, telling them it's my end day. With Dad in the hospital, Elliot in F4 has been checking in on me, bringing me dinner, especially since our stove has been busted for the past week after I tried making Dad's empanadas. Shane in 4A was planning on stopping by on Saturday to fix the stove's burner, but it's not necessary anymore. Dad will know how to fix it and might need a distraction when I'm gone. I go into my closet and pull out the blue and gray flannel shirt Linda got me for my 18th birthday, then put it on over my white t-shirt. I haven't worn it outside yet. This shirt is how I get to keep Linda close today. I check my watch, an old one of Dad's he gave me after buying a digital one that could glow for his bad eyes, and it's close to 1 a.m. On a regular day, I would be playing video games until late at night, even if it meant going to school exhausted. At least I could fall asleep during my few periods. I shouldn't have taken those frees for granted. I should have taken up another class like art, even though I couldn't draw to save my life, or do anything to save my life, obviously. And I want to say that's neither here or there, but it pretty much is everything, isn't it? Maybe I should have joined band and played piano, gotten some recognition before working my way up to singing in the choir, then maybe a duet with someone cool, then maybe braving a solo. Heck, even theater could have been fun if I'd gotten to play a role that forced me to break out, but no. I elected for another free period where I could shut down and nap. It's 12:58 a.m. When it hits 1 o'clock, I'm forcing myself out of this apartment. It has been both my sanity and my prison, and for once I need to go breathe in the outside air instead of tearing through it to get from point A to point B. I have counted trees, maybe singing a favorite song while dipping my feet in the Hudson, and just do my best to remember as the young man who died today. Ugh. It's 1 a.m. I can't believe I'm never returning to my bedroom. I unlock the front door, turning the knob and pulling the door open. I shake my head and slam the door shut. I'm not walking into the world that will kill me before my time. I don't know, should I keep going? You know what? Let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get today. Here we go. Rufus Emeterio. Am I saying that right? Emeterio? I think I am. 1:05 a.m. Deathcast is hitting me up as I'm beating my ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend to death. I'm still on top of this dude, pinning his shoulders down with my knees. And the only reason I'm not clocking him in the eye again is because of the ringing. Coming from my pocket, that loud Deathcast ringtone everyone knows too damn well. Either from personal experience, the news, or every shitty show using the alert for that dun-dun-dun effect. My boys Tigo and Malcolm are no longer cheering for me on the beatdown. They're dead quiet, and I'm waiting for this punk Peck's phone to go off too. But nothing, just my phone. Maybe the call telling me about to lose my life just to save his. You gotta pick it up, Roof, Tago says. He was recording the beatdown because watching fights online is his thing, but now he's staring at his phone like he's scared a call is coming for him too. The hell I do, I say. My heart is pounding mad fast, even faster than when I first moved up on Peck. Even faster than when I first decked him and laid him out. Peck's left eye is swollen already, and there's nothing but pure terror in his right eye. These Deathcast calls go strong until 3. He don't know for sure if I'm about to take him down with me. I don't know either. My phone stops ringing. Maybe it was a mistake? Malcolm says. My phone rings again. Malcolm stays shut. I wasn't hopeful. I don't know stats or nothing like that, but Deathcast fucking up alerts isn't exactly common news, and we amateurs haven't exactly been lucky with staying alive, but meeting our maker way ahead of time. We're your guys. I'm shaking, and that buzzing panic is in my head like someone is punching me nonstop because I have no idea how I'm gonna go, just that I am. And my life isn't exactly flashing before my eyes, but not that I expect it to later on when I'm actually at this edge. Peck squirms from underneath me and I raise my fist so he calms the hell down. Maybe he got a weapon on him, Malcolm says. He's the giant of our group and the kind of guy who's wouldn't been helpful to have around when my sister couldn't get her seatbelt off as our car flipped into the Hudson River. Before the call, I would have bet anything Peck doesn't have any weapon on him, since we're the one who jumped him when he was coming out of work. But I'm not betting my life, not like this. I drop my phone, I pat him down and flip him over, checking his wristband for a pocket knife. I stand and he stays down. Malcolm drags Peck's backpack out from under the blue car where Tago threw it. He unzips the backpack and flips it over, letting some Black Panther and Hawkeye comments hit the ground. Nothing. Black Panther and Hawkeye. Who do you think? Yeah, you like Black Panther? I know, right? He's a super cool. Mwah. Okay, let's do this. Tago rushes towards Peck, and I swear he's about to kick him like his head's a football soccer ball. I'm so fucking fumbling right now. Oh my god. But he grabs my phone off the ground and answers the call. Who you calling for? His neck twitches, surprises no one. Hold up, I ain't him. Hold up, wait a sec. He holds out the phone. You want me to hang up, Roof? I don't know, I still have Peck bloodied and beat in the parking lot of this elementary school, and it's not like I need to take this call to make sure Deathcast isn't actually calling to tell me I won the lottery. I snatch the phone from Tago, pissed and confused, and I might throw up, but my parents and sister didn't, so maybe I won't either. Watch him, I tell Tago and Malcolm. They nod. I don't know how I became the alpha dog. I ended up in the foster home years after them. I gave myself some distance as if privacy actually matters and made sure to stay out of the light coming from the exit sign. Not trying to get caught in the middle of the night with blood on my knuckles. Yeah? Hello? This is Victor from Deathcast, calling to speak with Rufus Emeterio. He butchers my last name, but there's no point in correcting him. No one else is around to carry on the Emeterio name. Yeah, it's me. Rufus, I regret to inform you that sometime in the next 23 hours, I interrupt, pacing back and forth from one end of this car to the other. You're calling after 1. It's bullshit. Other duckers got their alerts an hour ago. Maybe if Deathcast called an hour ago, I would have been waiting outside the restaurant where freshman year college dropout Peck works so I could chase him into this parking lot. Yes, right, I'm sorry, Victor says. I'm trying to stay shut because I don't want to take my problems out on some guy doing his job, even though I have no idea why the hell someone applies for this position in the first place. Let's pretend I got a future here for a second. Entertain me. In no universe where I ever wake up and saying, I think I'll get a 12 to 3 shift where I do nothing but tell people their own lives are over. But Victor and others did. I don't want to hear none of that don't kill the messenger business either, especially when the messenger is calling to tell me I'll be straight and wrecked by day's end. First, I grant to inform you that sometime in the next 23 hours, you'll be meeting an unfortunate death. While there isn't anything I can do to suspend that, I'm calling to inform you of your opportunities for the day. First off, how are you doing? It took a while for you to answer. Is everything okay? He wants to know how I'm doing. Yeah, right. I can hear it in the strunt way he asks. He doesn't actually care about me anymore. Anymore than he does the other deckers he got a call tonight. These calls are probably monitored, and he's not trying to lose his job by speeding through this. I don't know how I'm doing. I squeeze my phone so I don't throw it against the wall painted with little white and brown kids holding hands underneath the rainbow. I look over my shoulder and Peck is still face first on the ground as Malcolm and Tago stare at me. They better make sure he doesn't run away before we can figure out what we're doing with him. Just tell me my options. This should be good. Victor tells me the forecast for the day is supposed to rain before noon and later on as well, if I make it that long. Special festivals I have zero interest in attending, especially not a yoga class on the High Line. Rain or no rain, former funeral arrangements and restaurants with the best decker discounts if I use today's code. I zone out on everything else, 'cause I'm anxious on how the rest of my end day is going to play out. How do you... How do you guys know? I interrupted. Maybe this dude will take a pity on me and I can clue in Malcolm and Tago on this huge mystery. The end's day. How do you know? Some list, crystal ball, calendar from the future. Everyone stays speculating on how Deathcast receives this life-changing information. Tabo told me about these crazy theories he read online, like Deathcast consulting a band of legit psychics and a really ridiculous one with an alien shackle, a bathtub enforced by the government to report death end days. There are mad things wrong with that theory, but I don't have time to comment on them right now. I'm afraid that information isn't available to Harris either, Victor claims. We're equally curious. But it's not knowledge. We know to perform our job. Another flat answer. I bet you anything he knows and can't say if he wants to keep his job. Screw this guy. Yo, Victor, be a person for 1 minute. I don't know if you know, but I'm 17. 3 weeks from my 18th birthday. Doesn't it piss you off that I'll never go to college, get married, have kids, travel? Doubt it. You're just chilling on your little throne in your little office because you know you're going to get another few decades ahead of you. You got another few decades ahead of you, right? Victor clears his throat. You want me to be a person? Rufus? You want me to get off my throne and get real with you? Okay, an hour ago I got off the phone with a woman who cried over how she wouldn't be a mother anymore after her 4-year-old daughter dies today. She begged me to tell her how she can save her daughter's life, but no one has that power. And then I had to put in a request to the youth department to dispatch a cop just in case the mother is responsible, which, believe it or not, is not the most disgusting thing I've done for this job, Rufus. I feel you, I do. But I'm not at fault for your death, and I unfortunately have many more of these calls to make tonight. Can you do me a solid and cooperate? Damn. I cooperate for the rest of the call, even though this dude has no business telling me anyone else's. But all I can think about is the mother whose daughter will never attend the school right behind me. At the end of the call, Victor gives me that company line I've grown used to hearing from all the new TV news and incorporating Deathcast into the characters day to day. On behalf of Deathcast, we are sorry to lose you. Live this day to the fullest. I can't tell you who hangs up first. It doesn't matter. The damage done will be done. Today is my end day. Straight up Rufus Armageddon. I don't know how this is gonna go down. I'm praying I don't drown like my parents insist. The only person I've got dirt for is Peck, for real. So I'm counting on not getting shot by who knows. Misfires happen too. The how doesn't matter as much as what I do before it goes down, but not knowing still freaks me out. You only die once after all. Maybe Peck is going to be responsible for this. I walk back over to the three of them, fast. I pick up Deck up by the back of his collar and then slam him against the brick wall. Blood slides from an open wound on his forehead, and I can't believe this dude threw me over the edge like this. He should have never run his mouth about all the reasons Amy didn't want me anymore. If that'll never gotten back to me, my hands wouldn't be around his throat right now, getting him even more scared than I am. You didn't beat me, okay? Amy didn't split up with me because of you, so get that out of your head right now. She loved me, and we got complicated. And she would have taken me back eventually. I know this is legit. Malcolm and Taco think so too. I lean in on Peck, looking him dead on his only good eye. I better never see you again for the rest of my life. Yeah? Yeah. Not much life left, but this dude is a fucking clown and might get funny. You feel me? Peck nods. I let go of his throat and grab his phone out of his pocket. I hurl it against the wall and the screen is totaled. Malcolm stomps it out. Get the hell out of here. Malcolm grabs my shoulder. Don't let him go, dude. He's got I can't speak today. Let's try this again. He's got those connections. Peck slides against the wall, nervous, like he's gouging across the windows high up in the city. I shake Malcolm's shoulder off. I said, get the hell out. Damn. I said, get the hell out of here. Peck takes off, running in a dizzy zigzag. He never looks back once to see if we're coming for him, or stops for his comics and backpacks. I thought you said he's got friends in some gang, Malcolm says. What if they come for you? They're not a real gang, and he's the gang reject. I got no reason to get scared of a gang that let Peck in. He can't even call them or Amy. We took care of that. I wouldn't want him reaching out to Amy before I can. I gotta explain myself, and I don't know. She may not want to see me if she figures out what I did, end date or not. Deathcast can't call him either, Tigo said, his neck twitching twice. I wasn't gonna kill him. Malcolm and Tigo are quiet. They saw the way I was laying into him, like I had no off button. I couldn't stop shaking. I could have killed him, even if I didn't mean to. I don't know if I would ever be able to I don't know if I would have ever been able to live with myself or not if I did end up snuffing him gone. Nah, that's a lie, and I know it. I'm just trying to be hard, but I'm not hard. I've barely been able to live with myself for surviving something my family didn't, something that wasn't even my fault. There's no way in hell I would have been chill with myself for beating someone to death. I storm towards our bikes. My handles are tangled in Tygo's wheels from after we chased Peck here, jumping off our bikes to tackle him. You guys can't follow me, I say, picking up my bike. You get that, right? No, we're with you, just not happening, I interrupt. I'm a ticking time bomb. And even if you're not blowing up when I do, you might get burned. Maybe literally. You're not ditching us, Malcolm said. Wherever we go, we go. Tigo nods, his head jerking to the right, like his body betraying him, his instincts to follow me. He nods again, no twitch this time. You two are straight up shadows, I say. That because we're black? Malcolm asks. Yes, I know, it's funny. Because you're always following me, I say. Loyal to the end. The end. That shuts us up. We get on our bikes and ride off the curb, the wheelings bumping and bumping. This is the wrong day to have left my helmet behind. Tigo and Malcolm can't stay with me the entire day. I know that. But we're Plutos, bros from the same foster home, and we don't turn our backs on each other. Let's go home, I say, and we out. Well, I think that is a good place to stop for today, and we shall continue this tomorrow. Did you like it? Yeah? I know, it's really interesting so far. I wonder what will happen with Mateo and Rufus. So we shall see. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I shall continue this next time when I can. And I tried my best. Sorry for the mistakes. I'm like super tired. And I'm getting a little bit sick, so my voice is like all jumbled up. Blah, blah. Well, anyway, have a great day / night, everybody. And till next time.